Jason, first of all, name?
Jason Millsaps.
Montgomery County Emergency Management?
Yeah, I'm the Director of the Emergency Management Office for Montgomery County.
Situation right now, let's start out with early this morning, situation over at 2854.
Early this morning we were back out on 2854 and Steve Owen Drive where last night and yesterday we did a few water rescues out of homes, so people were in their homes and water was starting to come in. And then this morning we started back out there again with people calling in. Water had risen overnight and they were ready to get out, so they called for assistance. While there, we observed the old Bonnie and Clyde bridge that's right there at 2854 in the river fall into the river. It's still there. It's kind of sunk a little bit off to the side of the bridge, and unfortunately, it has been destroyed. The county is currently working with TxDOT to secure it, to keep it from going to downstream, and to get it out of the water and safely hold on to it, because it is a historical bridge for this community. We're going to try to do something with it in the future.
This was kind of the hangout for Bonnie and Clyde while they were in Conroe.
They had a hangout there where the family met there. That was kind of a meetup spot for the Barrow family, and so it's a famous bridge in that regard, and it was built in 1910, and so it's been around a long time, and unfortunately it's been through a number of floods, and this one got it. So.
Okay. River Plantation, we're here now. What are we looking at here?
River Plantation, now that the river is getting ready to crest, we expect some homes to start taking on water. We've had a few reports of homes near the river and the far back of the River Plantation community that's already taken on water. We're staging assets and resources here to assist evacuation of anyone in the neighborhood behind us that may need to leave because water's in their home, or they want to get out before water gets in their home. The community is kind of cut off in a couple places. It's still accessible by and large, but there's a few places that are kind of a little island. So the high water vehicles here, Texas Task Force 1, which is a state asset. The Caney Creek Fire Department is on its way out here. This is their jurisdiction here. And the Constable Precinct 2's office, along with OEMs on site to assist. And Montgomery County Hospital District's en route with an ambulance just in case someone needs some medical assistance. River
Plantation Road is basically from 45 is closed.
From 45 in, it is closed. It is underwater, and so that is an issue. At Mosswood as well is closed due to high water. And then you can get into River Plantation from the back off of Kidd Road, but you can't get out in the front way. And we're more concerned about those that are kind of island off. If there was a medical emergency, they couldn't get an ambulance to them. So we're bringing in assets in case something like that was to happen. We can get to them with EMS personnel to, one, get to them, treat them, and two, get them out to get them to the ambulance.
Further downstream, Magnolia Bend. What are we looking at?
Magnolia Bend, seeing a little flooding. The river's out of its banks in a little ways there. Not a whole lot of homes underwater there, and it's a sparsely dense area with the community. Their houses aren't as tight like they are here in River Plantation and up against one another. So, and further downstream, it gets better. So as it moves further east towards Humble before it gets to Lake Houston, the river is getting lower, and it's just really going to be a I-45 and River Plantation area issue as it crests this evening at 118.4 feet, which is a major flood stage for this river. One of the reasons why it's so high right here is Lake Creek and Stewart's Creek meets the river right here at 45, and so it's not necessarily related to lake release, although that is one part of the equation. Lake Creek is not mitigated by a dam at all, and it is high and it is in flood stage. And Stewart Creek's also in flood stage and not mitigated by a dam. So as they converge in one spot, that's what you see right here at this location.
Injury, deaths through this whole thing?
No injuries yet. No one's hurt. We've been very successful in getting people out and without injuries. Several animals coming out with them as well. So overall, it's running smooth. We just don't want to call it night and then all of a sudden start receiving a ton of calls for service out here. So Constable's office and all the agencies that are out here are prepared to address that now. We're going to go door to door and make sure everybody's safe, and if they need assistance, go ahead and help them while we can.
And we started buying down, and the first two animals wasn't nothing. The way that the homes in one community grew, it doesn't matter.